Hello and welcome to these sessions of Daily PIB quiz. I am Ritu Patra and in this session I will bring to you objective questions on daily basis that will help you to clear UPSC Prelims 2021. So let's begin with the session. So today's first question is, consider the following statements. Statement 1. Aim of National Solar Mission is to achieve 140 gigawatt of solar power by 2025. And statement 2. Rewa power plant in Madhya Pradesh is the Asia's largest solar power plant. Which of the statement given above is or are correct? Option A, 1 only. Option B, 2 only. Option C, both 1 and 2. And option D, neither 1 nor 2. So here the right answer is 2 only. That means this one is wrong. So let's see the explanation. The Jawaharlal Nehru National Solar Mission, JNNSM, or the National Solar Mission, is an initiative of the Government of India and the state governments to promote solar power in India. Inaugurated in January 2010, and the JNNSM has been revised twice and now boasts a target of 100 gigawatt of solar power by 2022. So the first statement is incorrect. And then second statement, the 750 megawatt Rewa solar power plant in Madhya Pradesh was dedicated in the nation by Prime Minister Narendra Modi on July 10. The plant consists 3 solar power generating units that are located on a 500 hectare plot of land inside a 1500 hectare solar park. So statement 2 is correct. Then let's see the next questions. Consider the following statements. The Unique Health Identifier UHID rules 2021 have given issued under the Aadhaar Act 2016. And statement 2. The UHID is used for identification and authentication of beneficiaries in various health ID applications. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? Option A, 1 only. Option B, 2 only. Option C, both 1 and 2. And option D, neither 1 nor 2. So here the right answer will both 1 and 2 are, both the statement are correct. So right answer is option C. Let's see the explanation. The Ministry of Health and Family Welfare notified the Unique Health Identifier UHID rules 2021. The rules have been issued under the Aadhaar Targeted Delivery of Financial and Other Subsidies, Benefits and Services Act 2016. Hence, statement 1 is correct. The ministry aims to create UHID for identification and authentication of beneficiaries in various health IT applications implemented by the ministry. UHID will facilitate the integration of health data and the creation of electronic health records for citizens. Hence, statement 2 is correct. So both statements are correct here. And then let's see the next question. Which of the following security forces is or are part of the Central Armed Police Forces CAPF? Option 1, Assam Rifles, AR. Option 2, Border Security Force, BSF. Option 3, National Security Guard, NSG. Option 4, Sashastra Seema Bal, SSB. Select the correct answer using the code given below. Option A, 1 and 2 only. Option B, 2 and 3 only. Option C, 1 only. option D 1, 2 and 3 and 4 all are. So the right answer here will be option D, that is all are correct. Let's see the explanation. The Central Armed Police Forces CAPF refers to 7 security forces in India under the authority of the Ministry of Home Affairs. So the 7 security forces are Assam Rifles AR, Border Security Force BSF, Central Industrial Security Force CISF, Central Reserve Police Force CRPF, Indo-Tibetan Border Police ITBP, National Security Guard NSG, Sashastra Seema Bal SSB. Each of the 7 has its own cadre of officers, but they are headed by officer of Indian Police System, that is IPS. So hence option D is correct. Let's see the next question. With reference to the Ayushman Bharat scheme, consider the following statements. Statement 1, it has been designed to meet sustainable development goals. Statement 2, the cost of implementation of the scheme is fully borne by the central government. Which of the following statement given above is or are correct? Option A 1 only, option B 2 only, option C both 1 and 2, and option D neither 1 nor 2. So here the statement 1, yes, it is designed to meet sustainable development goal. This one is correct. The cost of implementation of the scheme is fully borne by the central government. This is wrong, because it is the scheme implementation is borne by the central government as well as the state government also. So let's see the explanation. Ayushman Bharat, a flagship scheme of the government of India, was launched as recommended by the National Health Policy 2017 to achieve the vision of universal health coverage, that is UHC. This initiative has been designed to meet sustainable development goals and its underlying commitment, which is to leave no one behind. Hence, statement 1 is correct. Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana PMJ is the health assurance scheme under Ayushman Bharat. It aims to providing a health cover of 5 lakh per family per person of secondary and tertiary care hospitalization to poor and vulnerable families that form the bottom 40% of Indian population. PMJ is fully funded by the government and the cost of implementation is shared between central and state governments. So the statement 2 is not correct. Statement 2 is incorrect. Just because here it is said this is borne by the central government. This is wrong. Then let's see the next question. With reference to the corporate and social responsibility CSR, consider the following statements. Statement 1, the concept of CSR is governed by the Companies Act 2013. Statement 2, the companies are required to spend 2% of their average net profit in the last 3 financial years towards CSR. 8 entities undertaking CSR activities have to register themselves with the central government. So which of the following statement given above is or are correct? Option A 1 and 2 only, option B 2 only, option C 1 and 3 only, and option D 1, 2 and 3 all. So here the right answer is option D. Yes, all the statements are correct. Let's see the explanation. The term corporate social responsibility in general can be referred to as a corporate initiative to assess and take responsibility for the company's effects on the environment and impact on social welfare. In India, the concept of CSR is governed by Clause 135 of the Companies Act 2013. Hence, statement 1 is correct. Under the Act, a certain class of profitable companies are required to contribute at least 2% of their 3-year average annual net profit towards CSR activities in a particular financial year. Hence, statement 2 is also correct. Then, India is first country in the world to mandate CSR spending along with a framework to identify potential CSR activities. The Ministry of Corporate Affairs (MCA) issued the company's Corporate Social and Responsibility Policy Amendment Rules 2021. These rules amend the 2014 rules issued under the Companies Act 2013. So the latest rules require every entity undertaking CSR activities to register itself with the central government with effect from 1st April 2021. Hence, statement 3 is also correct. So here the right answer is all are correct. So these all are for this segment. I will bring to you few questions in the next sessions also. So thank you. Let's watching, like, share and subscribe our YouTube channel.